Are you sitting at home, twirling your fingers, trying to figure out what you're gonna create during the coronavirus outbreak? And every single time you put your pen to paper, you realize that you can't do any of that stuff because there's no one around to help you with it. I've been there, I am there. I'm in that same position as you, and I want to collaborate with you on a project called Unity. What I find interesting is despite social distance, we are probably doing the biggest communal thing at the exact same time. Every single person in this very moment is either heard of COVID-19, is experiencing COVID-19, or is in some sort of quarantine aspect of COVID-19. And I thought it would be sort of silly not to document this as a collaborative project. So my idea is we all shoot a day in the life of whatever we're doing. And that can be a little slice of life. It shouldn't be anything longer than a minute. It doesn't need to be edited like a Casey Neistat vlog or some sort of crazy transition video. If anything, I want it to be super authentic.
We've been in quarantine for, I think, 2 weeks now, and I've been watching so much Tiger King.
And what I'd love to see is your POV, your perspective of your day. And if that's the same four walls, I want to see those four walls. What are you doing within those four walls? Are you working out? Are you cooking? Are you listening to music? Are you dancing? Are you hanging out with your loved ones? Or are you just being by yourself? Morning till night, breakfast to dinner, what does your day look like right now in quarantine? And then after that, I have a bit of a shot list and an interview list that I'd love to hear from you on. And that is these 7 things. The first one is, what is making you happy right now? What are you stoked about? What's the thing giving you fuel and joy through this time of quarantine?
Something that makes me super happy is the fact when this all blows over is getting to see my family and getting to reconnect with them and spending time with them.
The second one is, what is something that's bumming you out? Something bad, what sucks? I want to hear what is the worst thing that's happening in your life and how are you dealing with it?
Something that makes me sad, just not being able to see my family. Mostly because if I get sick, I can be a carrier. If I get close to them, my parents are at high risk, so I don't want to make that risk. So that is something that gives me a tremendous amount of sadness.
Third one is, what does outside of your window look like? For those of you who are stuck inside and who are not leaving your house, I'd love to see what your window is seeing right now. And if you are exiting your house safely and doing it with all the precautions and safety measures put into place, I'd love to see what does your walk or outside world look like. I am so stuck in this little cocoon here that I don't really know what's going on outside. So I'd love to see an semblance of that. The fourth thing, or fifth thing, one of the other things is what are you cooking and what are you eating? I found that this time, out of all times, most people are trying out new recipes, cooking different meals, and trying their hand at baking and designing different meals and dishes. What are the dishes that you are eating? Is it Kraft dinner or is it beef bourguignon? I don't even know, is that how you say beef bourguignon? I'm vegetarian and dairy free. None of those things I can eat. Yeah, I don't know why I made those two my examples. The next one is, I wanna see a shot of you dancing. Put on your favorite music and just start rocking out to it. Dance like there's no tomorrow. Actually, dance like there is tomorrow. And for copyright reasons, I can't put music into the thing, so I'll probably have to extract the song. Put on your favorite song, I'll extract the song, and then if you're a musician out there who has a guitar or some sort of instrument and you want to play it, then I could put that over top of this video. That'll work as some sort of like audio that plays through it. Finally, I want you to be honest and authentic, as tough as this time is now, and as much as I know we like to over-amplify our lives on social media or within video format and to create a little bit more of a fabricated version of our life, I would love to see as authentic and as honest as possible of what your POV is like throughout this. And that could be sad, it could be happy, it could be the best time ever, it could be the worst time ever. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable contributing, then you obviously don't have to, but I would sort of love to see what is the most honest and authentic perception of your time right now. Oh, and then one other thing that I want to add in is if you could do an I am statement. So I am blank. I am
strong.
I am
stoked.
I am
grateful.
Give me one of those. I'd love to hear what that is. And let's see if this whole project will work. This is like a crazy weird idea, but I want to assemble it into a short film, feature film, or something, and sort of see what we can create and collaborate on, because I want this to be a time that we look back on and didn't say we waited, and rather we said we created. And then for more information about this whole idea, you guys can go on to pocketfilmschool.io. There'll be a link to it in the description description below where you can sign up, upload your footage, and see sort of the list of shots that you need to capture, as well as the things to say on camera. But again, I let this be free flowing. If you don't want to answer every single question, that's totally fine. Please keep the entire project under 2 minutes. I know that's a lot for those of you who are film editors out there and sort of into this sort of deal. Please trim and chop that up, but I'm stoked to see what you make and see what we can create together collaboratively. That's it. That's all. I'll see you guys later. Keep making some great stuff.